Yeah, reported for bad stream.
Not keeping schedule.
What am I doing now? Let me just pull back some assets.
With me, I am now music. Frosty the Snow King. Hey man, how's it going? So let's do some work on scale.
I really don't know why, but it just reminds me of Corky from League.
I don't know. No, I think I only ever played like one game of League. I played a couple of games of Dota. They just weren't for me, man.
Yeah, I was the same. Like I played League, got kind of into it. Then Paragon came along. Then played that. Went back to League after Paragon. Just like no. Played A rounds every so often.
That's kind of for me as well. Like I didn't really get into MOBAs until Paragon came along, and just the whole like. I mean, it's definitely a legacy thing, but like the whole being able to jump off the top of the paparets in the middle and like launch yourself into the main tower and stuff was just it was really fun, man.
Like, the thing was that it wasn't specifically a MOBA.
I think it started out as one. I think it moved further and further away as time went on, but it certainly started out as one. Or it started out with the intention of being one, at least.
Yeah, then it just turned into another shooter, really.
Yeah.
As people are saying, it turned more into like a Paladins kind of thing, just with towers. Oh god, I'm listening to what you're listening to,
nope. Nope. And that's not what I'm listening to either. Like the public have to deal with that. I get to listen to my own music.
Feels good. Sucks to be done.
Yep. It's a bit more dwarf-like in proportion. Yeah. Right. Need to mark. Go do this the old-fashioned way because I don't have like a proper thing to mark on my screen what I'm doing. Yeah! This will hopefully be much more... Yeah, much more dwarf-like in proportion. Like proper proper dumpy little like angry fucker is what this guy is. His legs are fucked. I need to fix them, but overall, a bit more happy with the proportions there. It's nice.
I mean, is that a flamethrower on his back?
No. So this is his jetpack helicopter thing. These bits here are his, and yes, I'm aware the stream needs to catch up for you, but these bits here are bottles of Aether Brew, so they're what like fuels the helicopter. This part here is it's like a rocket thingy, so he can get like a little extra boost if he needs it. And these bits here are extra bottles of Aether Brew, which he can like throw at people or drop on the ground or whatever if he needs to. And then these bits here are, I mean, it's all placeholder stuff for now. None of it's like fully built, but these are the handles that he'll hold onto, like when he's like just like gliding along on the floor.
Yeah, because I thought it was like a glider kind of thing at first, but then I saw like the little tank things coming out.
Yeah, so the idea is like, because he's smaller than everyone else, that could potentially give him an advantage in terms of hitbox. However, that's somewhat mitigated by the fact that the entire helicopter region will count as a hitbox as well. So, like if you hit the propellers or if you hit the backpack or whatever, so he's got a much deeper profile than most other people, hitbox-wise. He will also be like hovering, so like the top of the propeller will come about head height on a regular hero, so he'll be hovering a bit off the floor. So it should make it easier to hit him.
I guess I should start asking some questions. Hey Gerd, did you ever get the concept team to help you out with Merv, or are you still blocking?
I'm still blocking at the moment, and I decided not to ask because they're very busy, and I can mostly get around on my own, I think.
There's not. Just waiting for the sub badge. That will only come when your partner the sub badge.
No. The affiliates get sub badges as well, but it's starting sometime at the end of this month.
Wait, are they changing that?
Yep.
Since when?
I got it. Well,
at the end of the month. But...
Yeah. They emailed people who were affiliates about it, and I think they did a blog post as well.
I didn't get an email.
Well, you know, maybe you're not an affiliate.
I am.
Oh, okay.
I even put the emote in the chat. Feels good, man. Yeah, at first it was a MOBA and it shifted over to an Overwatch clone.
I don't think it even shifted to being an Overwatch clone, did it? It just became something
completely
else.
Yeah, it's not really another way to put it. Will he always be flying, and will he be a ranged champ?
He will always be flying. You know, you gotta remember, dwarves they're only really dangerous over short distances. They're natural born sprinters.
Is that a short joke?
No, it's a Lord of the Rings reference.
I was making a League reference. God, you've got big on means.
But yeah, he will always be flying. There is currently no mechanic in mind for him to ever need to get out of the helicopter and stuff. Yeah.
Is he gonna have an AoE burn with the Aether Brews?
I'm trying to think like what I can give away and what I can't give away, because obviously everything's really subject to change. Like everything is subject to change, and you know the master devs and myself, we're working really closely together right now to make sure that he has like just a really cool kit to go with what will hopefully be like some really cool aesthetics as well. We just want like everything just to be like super awesome about him. So what I will say is that there is some kind of effect attached to Aether Brew. The final details of which haven't been figured out yet, but we do want there to be an effect.
Is there going to be headshots?
That sounds like a mechanics question.
Yeah, it's probably something that will not be brought up. Instead, go for like the normal traditional crit stuff.
Yeah.
Um,
Yeah,
but
but
yeah,
adding headshots pulls it too far into traditional shooter territory, I think.
yeah, and that's not what we're trying to do.
We don't want Hanzos.
Or Widowmakers.
Or Widowmakers, yeah.
Or it's like in Realm Royale, whoever gets the like one headshot will win the fight. Just a lucky headshot. Is Omega still napping?
I don't know, Omega might still be napping. Let me go check.
Wait, you're physically gonna go check?
I'll just send him a ping.
Will you be making knuckles on hands?
Will I be making what?
Knuckles on hands.
Well, I mean, like, yeah.
I don't know if that means like a clenched fist.
They'll have.
It's gonna be like a defined hand.
Yeah, they'll have anatomically correct hands, like where necessary. Some heroes, like, well, actually, yeah, I think all the heroes we've designed so far have gloved hands. Mervon might actually be the first one that I make that doesn't have gloved hands. So yeah.
I smell an Omega in the chat. Good morning, Omega.
Hey, I'm a sleepy.
I was gonna try to take the piss out of it, but I just can't. I'll probably just mess up or something. So nah.
Right, let me save these new proportions because I like them. And then hide them. Let ZBrush think about what it's doing with its life.
Just Alt F4 so it solves that.
People were saying that in Overwatch earlier. They're like, press Alt F4 to check your score. It's like, oh, you plebs. Like, what do you think this is? What do you think this is? 2002.
Oh my god! Back in the good old days when people didn't know shortcuts. Yeah, you should make the legs more skinny. If he's going to fly, then he won't be using his legs much.
I don't. That's not how it works.
Just reaching it out. Go. I just found that.
I have a huge page. A huge page of Google image dwarves open at the moment. It's like absolutely massive. And what I will tell you is that it seems to be an almost universal fact that dwarf legs are chubby as fuck. Probably just due to compression, like compression of the muscles and everything like that. They probably just bulge out more than they usually would.
Like, there's always different reasons, like, why. Because you don't have to use something too much for it to actually be really big.
Yeah.
Genetic.
And the other thing as well is like, yeah, I mean like dwarfism, particularly for the legs, like they're just all kinds of fucked up.
How's the project going?
Yeah, I mean it's going.
Okay. And then will you guys consider a sticky bomb similar to Gadget on a hero?
On a hero? Yeah, maybe. On this hero? Probably not.
I felt Gadget was really nice with a sticky bomb. It just sometimes done a lot of damage. And whenever I tried to play her, it did nothing.
Yeah, isn't that always the way? It's like, oh my god, that hero is so OP, and then when you go to play it for yourself, you're like, this hero is trash. It's not me at all, it's the hero.
Pretty much. And Omega was
Oh,
like,
he just
"Oh,
looks so
JavaScript."
fucking weird right now, just like all nude and everything.
Well, look at his little packer.
Poor Merv.
I mean, what? Yeah, but Omega is having some JavaScript problems, so he had to obliterate Discord.
Oh.
That's why Omega's not here.
I don't think Discord was the problem. I think it's just that JavaScript is trash.
Java has become outdated, so
No, Java and JavaScript are two different things.
stuff with Java still is outdated, you know.
Yeah, that's what C#'s for.
But
Yeah. Yeah, C#
Still
just
a lot.
did the whole thing a lot better. In my
Yeah.
opinion.
But then,
Amateur programmer
yeah.
opinion. Wait, can I call myself an amateur
no.
programmer? It's what I do for a living.
no, you're a
Yeah, you're
professional programmer. You're
Yeah.
a professional. If you're getting
How
paid
you
to
do
do
it?
it, then you're a professional.
Does that mean that porn stars are professional fuckers?
Yeah, basically.
you just bring that up. Just posted my hero concept. I think it was fun making it.
Yeah, man, making
Yeah.
hero concepts is really fun. Not going to try and discourage people from doing that.
Yeah, I mean, I did say in the Discord that it's always welcome to do their own concepts and put them in. And most of our masters, which we have got, were generated from the public master sheet, if I'm correct with saying that. But yeah, for now.
Or
we've got-
at least they were inspired by in some way, I'd imagine.
Yeah, so the kit's got changed some ways. But yeah.
It might be kind of fun in future for, like, if people were just like, hey, this looks like a lot like the thing that I tried to make, like, back in the day.
You stole it.
Thieving bastards.
He doesn't read chat because he's too cool for us. Yeah, boy.
Who doesn't read chat?
You or me? I don't know. Or both.
No, I don't read chat for that reason. I don't read chat because I don't like people.
No, you're too cool, that's why. Will he have sleeves?
Yes. Kind of, maybe. Maybe not. We'll see.
See how it goes. Nude with a jetpack and alcohol. Hell yeah.
if I could get away with doing a nude skin and like jiggle dick physics, I'd fucking do it. I'd absolutely do it. In fact, Dave, is there any way that you could maybe make it so that for us on the team we could have like skins that only we're able to see?
Technically, yes, you can. First, let's actually get a game to work first, okay?
Okay. Confirmed. Naked
Yes,
dick
yeah.
jiggle physics is happening. At least internally.
Yeah, screw you lot. God.
I'm going to seriously regret that, but okay.
Gadget was my main. I loved her kit. Mainly the sticky bombs though. P.S. Merv's looks skin really sharp. Loving the progress.
Thanks, man. I'm glad you like it. Honestly, I've seen a lot of love for Merv, like on Reddit and stuff, like. and I'm really glad. I'm really glad.
I think that's because everyone just loves dwarfs in general.
Yeah. I'm hoping we can find someone who can do a really, really good Scottish accent to do the voice acting. I feel like it might need to be like hardcore Glaswegian as well.
I think dwarves have bigger reproductive organs.
Well, unfortunately, there is a limit to what I'm allowed to do on Twitch.
Yeah, blame Twitch.
I do. Dude, I don't think you understand, like, just how open I am to sculpting genitals. Like, I just don't give a fuck, man. Like, if it
That's how you have to be in, like, art, though.
Yeah, exactly.
Like, if you're scared to do something, you won't get the full picture of what it's meant to be.
Exactly. There's an artist that I know from the uni who I was really worried for a while. I mean, she's a great artist, like really, really, really good artist, and her sense of style, fucking incredible. But I did worry because she's Muslim and quite devout, and basically like couldn't attend a lot of the life drawing classes and stuff like that. And I'm like, that's really gonna hit you at some point, like not being able to study this stuff, not being able to do it, like at some point. Really gonna hit you. The thing is, like, I never actually talked to her about it because it's one of them subjects, you know. Like, what do you say to him? Like, hey, you know that religion of yours might be holding you back a bit. I can see that one going down real fucking well.
Yeah, you'll be eaten alive.
Yeah, especially especially the way that it's more just a case of like the way that universities are going at the moment with like political correctness and what you can and can't say and stuff. I was like, that's a box of worms I really don't want in my life right now.
Literally anything you say these days just causes problems. So just say anything you want. Will we get jiggle physics?
I'm pretty sure there's some form of jiggle physics already, like for some stuff.
Yeah. I'm pretty sure when Aurelia got animated, didn't she get jiggle physics? Or...
Well, she's got the from what I remember seeing of the of what Silver did. He did put nodes in it for it.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure.
I remember on his stream he tried to do it.
At the very least, Aurelia has the ability to have jiggly boobs.
Oh, she can have jiggly other stuff, can't she? Not just boobs.
Well, you can't really see the other stuff.
You can't see it from the back.
Well, she got a robe on, doesn't she? Like jacket thing.
Okay. But, you know. Yeah, so what positions do you have open? I'm learning to code starting now, only for naked swinging dick physics.
Actually, I think we're doing alright for programmers, although that's absolutely Dave's call more than mine.
Yeah, well, currently, currently we love to hear from people. There is actually an email, I think, address that you can actually send your applications to. Actually, I think there's also a
feel free to send him a video of your naked swinging dick physics simulations.
That's not my department, that's yours. Mr. Technical Artist.
Boom. Drop
You got yourself into that one.
Fuck.
But no, yeah, feel free to put a send an email to HR. They can have a look at what you got, and we'll have a look.
Show me what you got.
Yeah, basically. I think currently we are quite full because of licensing and the fact that we want to keep our licenses cheap. Annoyingly, the plastic SDM licenses we use, we're only allowed up to 15 people. If it goes any more, we're basically going to pay even more, which we can't afford yet.
Woo.
Yeah, finances, way. We're loving it.
Gotta love that shit.
Yeah.
Money.
Time to learn how to do a really thick Scottish accent. I totally want to voice Merv.
Yeah, Merv needs a special voice, I think. Oh man, I'm doing this totally wrong. Let me.
What, go out and pay like a really top quality voice actor?
Man, if you could find Billy Connolly or something, you know.
Just spend a few grand on it, just that one person. So.
I totally would. I honestly, I totally would.
Let's rename that.
Jiggly buttocks? Yeah, that's another one that you could do, not just the boobs.
Jiggly butts.
Yeah, as long as it's like quite tight, you know? Or like Shimby in the shorts. Or Narbash. Oh, just watch that going down the lane.
Narbash had the best jiggle physics.
I know.
Next probably to Grux. I think Grux had some pretty solid jiggle physics as well.
Yeah, but you know the Battle Raider Grux skin?
Yeah.
It still jiggled with the armor.
I don't have a problem with that.
Like, I don't have a problem with it, it just looked really weird, and like, it really bugged me. That's why I stopped being a Grux main.
You stopped being a Grux main because of that armor.
Pretty much.
Wow.
It's just like really bugging me all the way through. I was like, I need something to blame this on, because I missed like a slash and grab or something.
That's kind of intense, man.
I'll blame the armor. Just it's the first for everything. Demonic, thank you for your input. Just did some tweaks. Nice, man. Yeah, we're normally going for the passive 3 basic abilities and then ultimate. So. Oof, Merv in a dress.
Not a dress.
Oh my god,
it's not. It's not a dress. It's a engineer's apron.
We so need the dress skin now, just because of that.
A tutu or something.
Just turn him into like a fairy.
Run his out. Well, we've already requested a new skin for Worden. That's going to be fun. Not going to say anything about it, but it's going to be a fun one.
I was just going to ask you what it was about.
I think Joe's already got the weapon he wants to make for it as well, so that's going to be funny.
Nice.
Oh, is it going to be like a massive vibrator or something?
Oh, no.
Check out my weapon.
God, the thoughts now.
Yeah.
We'll let you think on that one.
Who's on the stream? Alright. We've got Lee, who is doing the stream at the moment, Almighty Gur.
That's me. Hello.
David Lintonator, who is in IT, doing all the fancy coding things.
Yep.
And then me, Demonic Trail, just being awkward.
Who is the new CM?
Yeah. Yes.
So
promoted.
I feel the need to point out that when you introduced me, I actually turned, looked at the screen, and waved as I said, "That's me, hello."
Oh god.
Is that another face cam thing you want to do then?
Fuck no.
What's up, y'all?
Oh god.
What up, man?
Yeah, it's me.
It's me.
It's me, Omega.
What? That was kind of a mixture between Mario and just... I don't even know what accent that was.
You don't need to.
American?
No thought required.
Oh man, I opened up my computer. I just got back from like a while away, and then I tried to turn on my computer, and it was like, "Hey, we're just gonna scan and try to repair your C drive. No worries." I'm like, "Oh, all right."
Wait, why is that a thing that you need to do? Please, PC, tell me.
And like, you're just gonna do it, and I'm like, okay. And then I come back, and then it's like, all right, we didn't start correctly, so you want to restart? And I was like, yeah, clearly you didn't restart correctly.
6 hours later.
So then I restarted. And then it's like, I try to open Discord. Discord's like, hey, I just had a fatal JavaScript error. And I'm like, oh, did you know?
Why does it not surprise me that Discord is written in JavaScript? God damn. The more I work with JavaScript, the more I dislike it.
It's not that bad.
Hey, what's up, Jahaman? Oh my god, came in my stream lagged. I'm sorry, that's my just natural glitch aura.
Yeah, that's your Discord that's making that happen.
Yeah, I don't know, I just dislike abstraction in general, like, with programming. I want control.
Yeah.
You guys said you had a problem with licensing, and you can't have more than like 15 people or else the price gets cranked up. Would the same thing happen if you hired someone on a contract that they agreed to work for free? Oh, you all agreed to work for free.
Yeah. So basically, we're talking about things like, for example, plastic SCM, which is what which is what we're using for our version control. I've just lost count of the edges that I was doing. We're using plastic for version control, and it's great. We like it. It's it's really good software and everything. But they only it's their licensing terms. They're just like, we only allow groups of X amount of people under this price plan, and if you go over that amount of people, then we will start charging you like more per person per month. And we tried negotiating with them and saying like, look, we're completely unfunded. We're just a slightly larger group of people and everything. And they were like, well, we could maybe consider doing this thing where you pay a little bit up front and then pay the rest and all that. And really, they weren't really offering us any kind of reduction in cost. It was just spreading out the cost differently. So yeah, that's something that's a little bit out of our control. Typically with these licensing things, most companies don't really care about your circumstances. They're just like, well, if you want to use it, that's the price.
Yeah, but they have been absolutely brilliant. They're we've had no problems with them. It's just this is the issue. But to be honest, we're just a group of people, so it's not like we're going to want to get too many. And we're managing fine at the minute. We're able to take if people aren't using it, we're able to switch them with other people, and so we're making do.
I'm kind of the opinion that maybe we should stop making a game and start making some version control software designed for indie game groups, because we can't be the only ones out there that are having issues with pricing on version control, right?
Well, funny you should say that, because when I was actually looking at version control for when I was pricing them up, the one that all of the game development studios use currently is Parforce.
Parforce.
Now
I do like Parforce.
The funny thing is, a license for just one person is over £700.
I know, it's crazy. like they keep emailing me asking me to upgrade my server software for Perforce, right? If you upgrade your server software, that forces you to accept their new licensing agreements, which means that you can only have 5 people on the server. I'm using their old server so that I have their old licensing agreement, which lets me have 20 people.
Oh. Yeah.
It's like, yeah, not gonna change that one. Sorry, guy, you can't get me that easy.
Yeah, so it's kind of funny because we actually found plastic. I found plastic where just by rummaging through a random forum that was actually Unity forum, and it was just deep in there. And someone said, "Well, there's this," and I looked at it, and it was exactly what we needed. It even had a plug-in for Unreal.
Nice.
So, which I still need to bug you about using the new repository, but apart from that, so I do want to.
No, I'm on the new repository.
You just haven't moved everything over from the sound of it, because I still haven't seen the Prime in Engine.
Oh shit! Really? Okay, yeah, I'll do that later this evening.
Sure.
Sorry.
I would like to see the Prime boss in the engine.
Yep. Sorry.
But the only person that can see it at the minute is you.
Oh.
He is quite pretty. I'll say that much.
Oh, I'm so looking forward to when Joe pulls the entire map apart. Don't have to wait 2 hours for it to build the lighting.
That'll happen again at some point. You know that, right? That's only a temporary thing, Dave.
I'll have to get my multi-cluster build server set up again.
Yeah.
For that.
Yeah. Actually, that's something Joe did as well. Like because he had like 2 PCs and a couple of laptops at his house, so it was like he just set them all up to be build nodes.
Yeah, it's quite easy actually. You just have to. Oh, okay, I say it's quite easy. For some reason, sometimes the only issue you have with it is that you have to have the project on a shared drive, so that every computer you have has access to that project file. Because if it doesn't have access to the project file, it says it's assigned to the computer and it's assigned to the job, but it actually doesn't do anything, which is a real pain in the ass.
Yeah.
But that's the only issue I have with it. But I've got my 24 thread server in my garage that I really want to use for doing that, because that could run through the lighting probably pretty quickly. And I'm having issues with margins. Why am I hitting?
Because margins aren't fun.
Well, no, I've got a horizontal box that I've got some widgets in, and it's putting a gap between them when I don't want the gap.
Well, Gap is a terrible store anyway.
At least the UI is looking better than what it used to be.
Yeah. Let's see.
And yes, that went over my head, so...
I know you.
Gap isn't even really a store in the UK, to be honest.
Definitely not American.
Yeah. God, Omega, get with the culture.
I'm sorry.
We're all British.
British? We're all British.
That include translator notes to my jokes now.
We're all British here.
The Gap is a very low-end store. We need an edgy skin with spikes on leather. Spikes on leather? Okay.
Spikes on spikes
What,
on leather.
Hell kind of.
I guess when you're a game dev, you need to be ready. You need to ready licensing agreements when installing a program. Yeah.
I mean, licensing in general just fucking sucks, man.
There's a reason it's there though, so just can't get out of it.
Because money.
Yeah. Yeah.
Oh my god, give us your best Scottish accent. Guys, I'm not good at accents. I'll try it, but I'm not good. It's probably gonna be so offensive.
It's in the new cameras panel. Maybe.
Hold on, let me see. I have to hear. I don't listen to Haggis talk a lot, so let me try to parrot one.
A parrot.
Yeah, listen to something and copy it.
Oh, that's better. I just shoved it into its own. Why does that work? I don't know. I don't care. It's done.
Just dropped a whole bunch of shit somewhere. I don't know.
I just put it in its own canvas panel and it just instantly went. So I was like, fine.
Who I thought really about that?
What the fuck?
I don't. I'm watching.
Hey, pal.
I thought. Who I thought really about that? It's such a weird. I don't know what's a wheelie boot. Oh, I guess like a.
Here's one.
Oh yeah,
for you.
Jane. Jane.
What's heavier? A ton of bricks or a ton of feathers? That's right, it's a ton of bricks. Oh, sorry, it was steel, wasn't it? So that's right, a ton of steel, because steel is heavier than feathers.
But they both weigh a ton.
Oh no, but yeah, no, that's the video. It's just like literally five different people telling him like one after the other. No, they both weigh a ton. They both weigh the same because they both weigh a ton. And he just looks real fucking confused, and he's like, "But steel's heavier than feathers."
Steel's heavier than... Guys, I don't. European accents are the weirdest to me because I don't do them a lot. I think the closest one I can do is
It's basically because America was built by all Europeans. No American can truly emulate any European language.
So it's like the only thing I can do, like even in Australia, I'm just not good at accents in general. Just me personally. So, but like the only thing I can do, like I can normally do like one word maybe in another accent. Like in Australian, I can do no, like no. Some Irish guys. You guys are gonna you guys are asking.
The best way to do Irish is to say this. Hang on, I'll type it to you. All in one line.
I eat chips out of your knickers. What?
What the fuck? Yeah, there you go, Omega. I sent you an Irish thing to say.
Okay. Say it like how is this supposed to say? Try to say it with the accent or just like in America?
Well, you just say it all like really quickly.
Well, I'll be fucked.
There you go. Yeah, I sent her whale oil beef hooked. Whale oil beef hooked. Right, what am I doing here? Let me.
Whoa, I'm gonna go watch the racism. I mean, Swedish or Finnish? That's how I get Sana mad at me.
Well, Finnish is like this. Finnish is just a fucking weird language, man. Like it.
Okay.
It has roots in like fucking. Oh, God knows.
Let's see. We'll see if we can't find somebody talking in Finnish.
Guttural sounds everywhere. That's just it, man. That's Finnish. Just guttural sounds. I'll always remember playing Warhammer Online. 2 guys from Finland, cousins actually, 2 Finnish cousins, in my guild. One of them comes online one day, really upset, and we're like, "What's the matter, man?" He's like, fucking bears, man. Fucking bear ate my moose. I'm like, what the fuck?
What? Yeah, no, I can't. I probably have to get. We probably have to get Sana in here, and I just like parrot her, and she get like annoyed at how badly I'm doing.
You need to. I think that the thing about Scandinavian languages, Swedish, Norwegian in particular, is that they are very melodic. Like it's almost like singing. Like there's a rhythm to the way they speak. You know? Yeah,
and my bass accent is very
American.
I guess Western. Yeah, we're Western American, so we have to like specifically hit every single word. But other accents are just kind of like, just let it flow, man. I'm just like, no, everybody needs to know what I'm saying. The best about America and Germany is when they do a German accent. It is so hard. I mean, Halloween Gaming has just mastered the subscribe button. Thanks for the subscription.
Thanks, man. Really appreciate it. Glad you enjoyed the place enough to subscribe. That's cool, bro. If you keep it up for another couple of months, and you'll get a cool subscriber badge.
Thank you for getting my keyboard full of spilt beer all.
Well,
sorry.
We aim to please.
What do you mean? I'm not a violent person.
Violent people. You've got to account for all those personalities, man.
I have multiple personalities now. Funny thing was when you guys were like talking about like psycho characters and like Jinx, I was kind of like, should I say that I used to be a Jinx main?
Leaks. That's an internal discussion, man.
What? Actual confirmed voice line from her. Ayadoti ballbag. It's not a dress, it's a kilt. It's a kilt.
You wee dirty ballbag.
Ayadoti ballbag. It's not a dress, it's not a dress, it's a kilt.
The best one is well, basically anything on Scottish Twitter. Anything on Scottish Twitter.
Yeah, Scottish Twitter. Like... Scottish Twitter as well.
I'm at the age where people are asking like, so what you doing with your life? And I'm like, mate, I'm genuinely just here for a laugh. Mental that Ice Cube's 46 years old and he's still no melted. See how Scottish people wear tops that say New York or LA? Do people from America wear tops that say Arbroath or East Kilbride? I'm right, closing that webpage because otherwise I'm going to spend the whole stream just reading from Scottish Twitter.
Alright, someone mute him.
Oh, it's so good. You can't mute me on my own screen, you faggot.
On your own stream?
And that, by the way, is a Scottish insult. It's not homophobic. Because in England and Scotland and Wales and stuff, a faggot is a little ball of meat made from sheep's brains. So yeah.
Yeah, but we all use
that sounds gross.
It does sound gross. I do remember, because we had them a lot when I was young, and maybe they fell out of fashion or something. People just stopped eating them or whatever. But like, I can't really remember having them in my adult life. But I do remember that they weren't that bad. Like they were alright.
They weren't anything to remember.
Yeah, they were. Yeah.
10 hours of Scottish voice lines.
10 hours of Scottish voice lines. Yes, let's do it.
10 hours. Just sitting there, just like a masterclass, son. Okay, Omega, you're gonna learn how to be Scotch today. I'm like, but I don't want. I don't want. Shut up, you dirty ball bag. Okay, well, okay, we don't have to get violent.
Quit it, you ball bag.
Oh, God.
No.
Did you read about how Donald Trump thought that he'd left the UK today when he went to Scotland?
Oh.
Did he actually?
Yeah, he actually did. Like, he tweeted out that he'd left the UK when he went to Scotland. It's like, you're a ball bag.
Can we have the dictionary definition of ball bag?
The actual ball bag. It's a ball bag, like a scrotum.
Oh. Oh.
Oh, God.
Oh. Was not prepared for this. Oh.
Oh, I am enlightened. Yes, I will add that to my American to Europe dictionary. Yes,
Man, I'm
you.
just waiting for that to start spreading across America now. People getting called ball bags. You fucking screw. It really is like that. I mean, it was a terrible film, but Eurotrip really did get it right when they're over here in Europe and they're talking to the English people on the bus. They're like, "God, you guys are on a whole other level of cursing, aren't you?"
Pretty much.
We just don't here. Like, we don't do it that much. Oh man.
Yes.
Sorry, that's the sound of me dragging audio files.
Nice.
Marco, are you going to have some custom fantasy materials in PPR, or are you going to go with real life materials?
We're gonna have some interesting stuff. That's all I got to say about that.
Oh man. Trying. Alright. Blah blah blah. Do you know who founded London? No, I don't know who founded London. That's not something we learned in history class in America.
Quelle surprise.
Do you think modeling Mervon might be a little quicker since there's less of him to model?
Oh my god. No, that's not how it works.
That's not how this works. That's not how any of this works. Da, da.
He's got a dress on.
It's not a dress.
When he's broke out or something.
It's not a dress.
It's not a dress, man.
It's
not even a kilt.
dress.
It's not even a kilt. It's like a
It's a
worker.
blacksmith apron.
Yeah, it's a worker's apron thing. Just
Why you gotta be a ball bag, man?
yeah. Why you gotta be like that, man?
I feel like when you have that American friend who's like trying to fit in, it's like you trying to use the slang. Why do you gotta be a ball bag, man? Blimey.
I guess it's probably closer to a smock.
Yeah.
A blacksmith smock. Old timey-wimey blacksmith smock.
Yeah.
Good
You're
to
being
leave this-
bloody belligerent, mate.
Yeah.
Looks more like a trench coat though.
You're a trench coat.
Yes, I am.
Boop 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 boop. Boop.
No, you.
was that?
I am exporting a file, but I was clearing my throat.
Could you not?
I could not. But is that a request, or it's just a general statement? Oh wait, my typical question. Is Almighty dressed or not? You're very interested in Almighty's current state of clothing.
Almighty Go is currently just rocking the underwear. I literally have a fan blowing at my ball bag.
Can one of the emotes be that he grabs one of the Aether Brew bottles, shrugs, chugs, and then burps fire?
Probably not fire, because like Aether is this magical substance, and yes, things can get explosive around it, but not really in terms of like fire. That said, I'm sure we can have some kind of like, I mean, bearing in mind he's a drunken dwarf, yes, there will probably be some kind of beer chugging emote.
Go.
When we get to the point that we can actually add emotes, anyway. Like we have to do all the other animations first.
Yeah, one thing at a time.
Aether explodes in the fire. That image in my head is hot. Oh, the idea of Gerd just sitting in his underwear with fan on his ball bag.
Okay.
So let's talk about Mervon rockets and turrets.
Okay.
Right.
Well, Mervon doesn't have any rockets. What I will say is that all of his current like ability mechanics are based around Aether Brew. All of them, every single one.
Oh.
Something just happened.
I am sending file.
iRedbeard has subscribed.
iRedbeard has mastered the subscribe button. Thanks for following.
Yeah, boy.
Subscribing. Not following, subscribing.
Subscribing.
For scribbing, subscribbles. Thanks for subscribbling.
Subscribbling, yeah.
How long does it roughly take to get a fully working emote done for a fully working character?
I mean, animations like that, probably about a week. But before all of that, you still need like the whole character working.
Will he keep a tankard on his belt along with his axe or hammer?
Will he keep a what? Sorry, a tankard. Yeah, there'll be a few different alcoholic beverage related accessories.
This is the best character NA. What about EU? What about AUS? What about all the other?
What about Oceanic?
Yeah.
We don't talk about them.
What's Oceanic?
Australia.
Oceanic is like Australia
basically.
and Hawaii and
Malaysia.
all those places that nobody wants to build servers for.
Stop! Oh my god, imagine playing this character while utterly smashed.
I'm sure he would approve.
Love everyone's work so far. Been a huge fan since day one, and I can't wait to see it come to life. Thank you!
Thanks, man.
Librato 3rd. We appreciate you. What does the subscription actually do? You get access to our emotes. I think you get access to the Hello Warden. No, people's minion.
You get the people's minion as the. So basically, if you are a tier 1 subscriber, which is like the base level, you get access to the people's minion. At tier 2, you get the word and hello, and at tier 3, you get the Inferno, whatever Inferno is doing.
Yeah, we don't even know. We don't even know.
Yeah, we should probably make some new emotes for those two. Omega, get on it.
Excuse me.
You heard? Bitch, did I stutter?
Did I stutter? Did I stutter?
Did I stutter?
God.
Not trying to be. I just want to be me. Let me live my best life.
Try to do your best Tracer impression.
Oh,
cheers, love. The cavalry's here.
Come on, Tracer isn't even a British accent. Shut up.
She is a stereotypical American.
She's so stereotypical. I think she's voiced by Cara Theobald, if I recall.
I don't know who that is or why that is.
Let me see. Blah blah blah. I think I'm not sure. I want to say she is British. Is an English actress who trained at Guildhall School of Music and Drama.
What's she been in that's important?
She's Tracer. She was born in Wakefield.
No, that's not answering my question.
What? Oh, look at her IMDb. Here we go.
I'm busy streaming.
I will look at her IMDb. Like, just give me a second, man. Just chill. She was in so Ready Player One is Tracer. Blah blah blah. It keeps pulling up her Overwatch stuff because I guess that's what she's been doing the most recently. She was in Downton Abbey.
Okay, so I Redbeard, just to briefly explain what subscriptions are, because you've subscribed with Prime, which is a little bit different. Basically, Prime gives you one free tier 1 subscription to use on anyone that you like. It comes with your Amazon Prime like package, so when you pay for Amazon Prime, you just get this that you can give to other people. So this subscription isn't costing you anything, but it is giving me half
money
of whatever the tier 1.
Yeah, I think it's like half of $7.50.
So you get $2.50. Well, $2.50.
Yeah, there you go. Yeah. And
so
while currently we don't have anything that money is like needed to go towards, as and when costs come up within the group, like that's what like all of the donations and subscription money goes towards. Is like if we ever have anything that we need to buy as a group, we'll put the money towards that. Or I could just go and blow it on like cocaine or something. You know.
Is Mervon concept art available, and is Omega's phone number available? Look, Marco.
Even I don't have that, so.
Do you want it?
I mean, no, I don't really have any use for it.
Like I just like I didn't realize that we needed to exchange it.
It wasn't a complaint. I was just saying like.
Like, even I don't have a Mega phone number, and you're just giving it away to people.
Yeah, you just want it.
Do you want it?
Generally speaking, I guess subscriptions are just a way of showing appreciation. It's just another way of showing appreciation.
Yeah, it gives money to the streamer that you enjoy, and it lets them kind of give you emotes, kind of as a little bit of appreciation.
Yeah, like I can actually kind of understand what you mean by like, oh, I get an emote, that's kind of pointless. I get that, but at the same time, like, that's all Twitch lets me give you.
They also have like some other small stuff you can do, like you can make like a subscriber specific chat room so that only subscribers can talk in that chat room.
Oh, I can do that?
Well, there's like a lot of
I may have to do that at some point. I've lost the thing. I've lost the subtool, and I don't know where the subtool is. Oh, there it is. Found it. I found the thing.
I don't understand why the original Mercy got a German accent and not a Swiss one. Close enough was probably the reason, honestly. Because I think the Overwatch characters, because they are supposed to be like from around the world, they're supposed to be like super stereotypical, so you can just like hear them be like, okay, I see what you're trying to do. As opposed to be.
And in terms of like the original accents as well, isn't Mercy supposed to be in some way related to like Reinhardt and Torbjorn and those guys?
She's married to Roadhog though.
Is she?
Yeah.
Like for real?
Yeah, for serious. Like the community manager said it. Like they were saying that it might be a joke, but I'm like, community manager said it. It's canon, man.
Yeah. Wow.
He basically said like every time he saw Mercy, and like I think the story was like he saw Mercy and he really liked her, and then every time somebody tried to like get with Mercy or like show interest, he would just like kill them and eat them. So Mercy was like, well, fuck, I guess I got no choice.
That's dark. That's so dark. That's super dark.
That's all we got, man.
I mean, I approve, but still. That's so dark. I mean, what kind of message is that sending to our kids, you know? Like, if you really like someone, kill and eat all opposition?
That is one way to do it.
I mean, it's like, it's not like out there.
Can't get with anyone else if there's no one else to get with.
I mean, I think somebody said, like, somebody sent a message to, like, sent an email to those, they're like, I really love Mercy, can I marry her? And they're like, she's kind of already taken by Roadhog.
That's brutal. It's truly brutal. Love it. Absolutely love it.
Just one more subscriber. What about this free subscription on Amazon? Yeah, so your Amazon Prime, yeah, it was already explained. The difference between, so YouTube subs are to Twitch as Twitch follows are to YouTube subs, basically.
I already said that.
Yeah, you're nice. Yeah.
Trying to steal my thunder. Go.
But you said YouTube sub and Twitch sub; those are different things.
Yeah, YouTube subscribe is just like you get an email whenever the YouTuber puts up a video, right?
Yeah.
The equivalent,
so like
the equivalent, yeah, the equivalent on Twitch is a follow. Like, yeah.
Just read 2 below what you just read out, Omega.
Yeah.
Under what Mark said.
Yeah.
We need to cease with the aggression.
I'm feeling personally attacked right now, and I don't support this type of just coming after my lifestyle. And if you could just stop, it would make me feel much more comfortable. Thank you.
I will slap you.
Yeah,
HR.
HR. Literally waiting for May to bust in like the Kool-Aid guy. It's like
What was your education path, and how long did it take to create these models?
I'm basically self-taught, and takes as long as it takes. Yeah, no, I'm self-taught. I started out modding back when there weren't any like courses in games art or anything like that. I just started modding, modding games, and yeah, just kind of learned how to do it that way. In terms of how long these characters take to make, they normally take between 4 to 6 weeks of like full-time development, so that's like 40 hours a week, which is not what I'm devoting to them because I don't have that amount of time. Like, I have a job, I have other shit to do, so...
But yeah. So Cara Theobald, she was in Downton Abbey, Last Tango in Halifax.
Don't know what any of those things are.
The Syndicate.
Don't know what that is.
Harry Price Ghost Hunter.
okay. Just the name of that alone is cringy as fuck.
Absentia. She was in like a lot of TV miniseries, it seems.
Okay.
And in post-production now, she's going to be in Squadron 303 and Around the Sun.
Okay.
But yeah, she is from the UK. She's from Wakefield, Yorkshire.
That would explain why she does an absolutely awful London accent then. Good lord. You know what I mean, don't you, Demonic? It's like, why would you get someone from Yorkshire to do a London accent?
You get Southerners to do it.
Are there any plans on what the minimum age for this game would be? I just thought about it as you were discussing this dark story. I'm totally down for dark stuff, take Severogs, Chimeras, or Sarah's story even. Totally into dark stories. These heroes, Dwarf Happy Family stories are boring as hell. Also, I hope the game won't suffer from an age 12 rating in terms of depiction of violence.
I think we're going for a T for take it down a notch rating. Yeah, I think we're largely going for a T rating. Personally, like, I don't mind going darker than that, but, you know, have to appeal to their mass audiences and shit.
Yeah. That's the thing. Yeah. So Roman just like linked me the thing that I was talking about. So here, I'll put it in the chat. Thank you, Roman. I appreciate you. Peace.
I think hates Tracer because he's a Bastion 1 trick and Tracer always gets him.
Actually, I've been maining Reinhardt and what's their name? Diva a lot lately. I don't really play Bastion anymore.
That's not even any better.
I play Bastion on maps where like it just makes sense to play him, especially against compositions where it makes sense to play him.
I just play Lucio and Brigitte and call it a day. And then I just don't go off the objective.
I played Brigitte today for a little while. Was quite fun.
Yeah, Brigitte's super fun.
Or you just play Widowmaker.
56 shots, 1 kill.
Yeah, Widowmaker is for chumps.
Noob. I do 55.
Isn't the mass audience of a bunch of people totally into Game of Thrones, like violence and vile language? Can't imagine that a majority of people want a family-friendly game. I mean, you know, just because something is family-friendly, like, well, because we're T rating, as long as we're not showing the stuff, I think it's fine to have, like, dark lore. That's how it works, yeah? As long as we're not, like, showing it, we're just telling.
Yeah, that kind of shit.
Yeah. So as long as, like, the lore can just totally be all like, yeah, we just murdered, like, all these people, and it was hilarious, ha ha ha! But, you know, we can't actually show ourselves murdering a bunch of people.
Aww. Just crushing my dreams right in front of me. Like,
I'm sorry. Do 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 do. I realize the stream isn't running for me. I should fix that. There you go, fixed it.
Fixed what? What's the problem?
The stream wasn't playing for me.
Oh.
Aww.
I mean, you know. Esports are an interesting thing.
They are. to people that care.
We care. Like a little bit.
Hey, what's your favorite sport? Esports. That would trigger so many people.
I'm not like super competitive, so like whatever. I can't do esports. It's just like, oh, I could, but it would require me to like get angry.
You're always angry.
That's
What do
his
you mean,
secret, Captain.
I could get angry, but that sounds like a lot of work.
I think the only time Omega gets angry is when he hasn't had enough sugar. And then it's more just like cranky.
It's just like, guys, can I just...
Can we just go to IHOP or something?
IHOP. I wonder if it's back. It should be IHOP again.
Is it? Did they change it back?
Yeah, it should be. I don't know. I'll check.
International House of... What do you want to get from IHOP? Some pancakes.
Pancakes. Yeah, it's back.
But was it intended to be a temporary thing, or did they just like cave to peer pressure? Okay.
It was supposed to be like a promotional thing for their new burgers.
Just
oh no, wait, there's still IHOB. Or well, no, should I say I went to their website and their IHOP. This thing says IHOP, but it says new ultimate steak burgers. We burger as good as we pancake, and no one pancakes like we pancake.
I don't know, man.
So I mean, I guess they're done, but they're still promoting their burgers like nobody's business.
It's just so bad though.
Their steak burgers are made with all natural 100%. Oh, sorry. Our new ultimate steak burgers, made with all natural 100% USDA choice Black Angus beef, are unburger unbelievable.
Wait, can they really call it Angus beef if it's not from Scotland?
Yeah, I think so.
I'm not sure about that. Not sure about that one at all.
Damn, their legs are thick.
I think you should have a Tiny Tina-like character and have May do the voice for it.
Well, if May wants to do the voice for a Tiny Tina-like character.
I know, yeah. Trigger people with that esports stuff is funny. I'm the coach of a Counter-Strike esports team. Funny stuff happening when people ask you about it.
Wait, hang on. There's important information here. Esports teams have coaches?
Yeah.
Yes.
What the fuck? No. Why would I know that?
That's that guy that's always walking around in the background whenever you like watch them.
Wait, people
like
watch esports?
Dietitians and stuff like that.
Yeah.
And
They rent
know,
out,
in China,
like,
they're
yeah.
actually
No. I need you guys to understand.
esports.
You're telling me this stuff as if it's like really common knowledge, but I'm an artist who just does art. Okay, like.
No, actually, this is actually not common knowledge, but there is actually in China a esports school, a school that's actually doing esports as a curriculum thing now.
Oh man, why doesn't that surprise me? Especially in China.
So esports are really big, especially in the League of Legends community. Like they rent out like huge like amphitheaters and have like halftime shows and stuff. It's like,
Like, it is mental.
It sounds disgusting.
like they even use like special builds of the game so that like there's no lag. Like basically like a LAN version of League.
And there's also back-end things like, so there's a lot of integration stuff that they have in it so that stage crew and all that can actually integrate fire, lighting, effects and all that from the game. It's actually something I'm playing around with currently.
And they even have like a special like overlay for it, so like when they pick a character, it'll like cycle through like all the other characters that are in, and then all like slow and try to make it like dramatic. Like, oh, this person picked this character.
There are even commentators.
Is this shit that we're gonna have to support?
Yeah.
Oh god.
Yeah.
It's not too much. Like,
No, it's a lot of
very
the stuff is
basic when you actually know what you're doing.
Yeah, and
Okay.
to be honest, the integration stuff, I'm actually looking to it right now. I was playing around with it last weekend.
Almighty seems like the kind of guy that would yell out driving scores. That would yell out driving scores to people falling off the Titanic at the movie theater.
I have a very, very clear and vivid memory of watching Titanic with one of my younger sisters. She's like 7 years younger than me, and like at the end when people are falling off, like one guy hits the propeller blade and does like this fucking quadruple spin before he hits the water and stuff. And my sister and I literally were both sat there, I was like, that's a 10 out of 10 right there.
I don't know what lackadaisical means. Lackadaisical is like carefree. Like you're just kind of like going off and just like doing your thing. Nothing really bothers you.
I love how you can spell it though.
Like the opposite of me.
Yes, they have. I watch Rainbow Six League, and they have coaches too. Oh, Rainbow Six has a esport.
Yeah, it's actually really big. Well, yeah.
That's what she said.
Yeah. It is common knowledge. My university is hosting an esports team as well over here in Germany. We, in fact, have a whole university esports league over here featuring LoL, League of Legends, CSGO currently. This esports section is basically part of our uni sports program, among other sports.
Why couldn't I go to somewhere with that?
It's pretty scary, some of the, there's the prize money as well that comes from that.
Yeah, like $100,000.
Oh my god. You're talking, even things like Epic are doing it for Fortnite now, and it's like...
Yeah, 8 million over 8 weeks.
Yes. Yeah. It's like, wow, that's not a prize money.
Will there be an armor break system in the game?
A what?
An armor break system.
What does that mean?
I guess lower the armor, maybe? Or like piercing armor? More people watched the League Worlds Finals than the NBA Finals in 2016.
Who watches NBA Finals? Good.
Well, I mean, that's probably because the NBA hasn't really innovated anything in the last like 30 years.
Rainbow Six is dominated by France and Brazil, by the way. Oh. Paladins has a new character named Koga, and when he ults, he shouts, "Omae wa mou shindeiru." Omae wa mou shindeiru means you're already dead. In Japanese.
Nani?
Nani?
Damn, you said that so British.
Nani?
Nani?
Now ask me how many fucks I give.
About 24.
No.
42.
I would invite you around to look at the patch in the garden where I grow my fucks, but there's not much to look at right now.
It's barren. What Counter-Strike does is selling keys to open loot crates. I guess that's nothing new. They take half the money they earn from that to host esports events, with what they've reached 1.8 million viewers last time at a price pool of $1 million.
Yeah, I mean, it's quite frequent that the, like Smite as well, they get the community to like purchase stuff in game, so they're still getting stuff, but it funds esports itself.
The loot chest thing is like crazy. Like when I was playing PUBG, there was around the time when Gamescom came around, and they would like have the special like Gamescom crates, and just for funsies, I just bought like 2 of them, and I didn't realize that I had to have keys for them as well. So they just kind of like been sitting on my account.
Oh,
but
that
then,
old
like,
chestnut, huh?
So like people like, but then like randomly people started like messaging me, like adding me on Steam, be like, "Hey, how you doing? If you could check your trades, that'd be great." And I'm like, "Who are you?" And I'm checking my trades, and apparently these people are like, "Hey, I want to trade for your super rare Gamescom crates." And I'll give you like these trash items for your Gamescom crates. And I'm like, I might need you to go sit down somewhere, like take several seats, please.
Yeah.
Like you want both of my Gamescom crates, because on Steam things have value, so it's like the things they're giving me, they're like worth like maybe $1 at most. These Gamescom crates unopened by themselves equal at least $10 each, and they have the chance to have an item in them that's worth like $300.
Man, I forgot to turn symmetry on. What a noob.
Did you?
Alright. No biggie.
Wait, what's the command for symmetry? Is it X?
Yeah.
Well, that's the thing. I don't think they do the Gamescom crates for in PUBG anymore, Blue
There
Deer.
you go.
Visual armor break system where you can cause their clothes to be torn. Oh, I don't.
Probably
I don't
not.
think.
That's a lot of work, man.
Yeah.
That's a lot of work.
The Dota 2 International 2017's prize pool was $24,687,919. Man,
Cash.
if you get at a video game. Just a question. Do you guys have experts on that area pushing your game into this esports direction? I know for a fact that even Paragon's skin selling policy didn't really do well in comparison to other esports games, just by how they dispensed their skins. Also, the game really went downhill as I felt like they didn't have a clue what esport actually means.
I could talk forever about the esports and stuff and everything with Paragon.
So is Dalarba in yet? Dalarba is not in yet.
Yeah, we're waiting on Allah from Dalar to sort that out. Although he did say next week sometime it should be an alpha, which means that like it will be in but broke as fuck.
Yeah.
Which I'm still super excited about. Like we can have a lot of fun with that.
Yeah. I'll totally have to get Dalarba out on my stream as well.
Yeah.
Isn't it a bit early to talk about esports? I mean, Mervon is still half naked. I mean, don't Scots tend to play sports when like half naked anyway? Like, you just
that's the thing.
play it in a kilt, play rugby in a kilt, call it a day.
Should I leave him with no clothes on underneath the?
have a passive if you walk under him, you're stunned for like a second.
I need to put this to a team wide discussion. I think.
Hidden passive.
No, no, not hidden passive. Just where are we? Law mechanic. There we go.
No, his ultimate is like courage or freedom, and he just turns around, lifts up a kilt, and it stuns anything.
Fuck it, I'm gonna put this in general. I'm gonna put this in general with an @ everyone tweet. Everyone thingy. Fucking, what's wrong with me?
Tag.
Yeah, that one.
Get ready for some very responsible Dalar donations. You can be as irresponsible Dalar as you want. That's the only thing I will let you be irresponsible with in Dalar. Yes, please include professional gameplay with Phoenix Rising. I would love to take this game to that level. I don't know why I did that.
God. Marco, man.
So yeah, I've just opened that question up for the entire dev team, guys. Should Mervon have no pants on under his knee length smock?
Jeez.
Well, nobody's gonna see it, you know.
Yeah, I mean, what doesn't know doesn't hurt. They won't know anyway, will they?
Hop into a custom game specifically just to look at that.
Yeah, Almighty, that would have worked, but your ping doesn't actually ping everyone.
Yeah, we turned it off.
That channel, the everyone ping is turned off.
Oh, what about at here?
Here should work, yeah.
Yeah, it should. But it only gets the ones who are online.
No, I think I think that's disabled too. Lame.
Yeah, I think it normally disables both at the same time.
Just ping mechanics and design, everything like that.
Should have got a whole list of them. Well.
So far, all of the artists are on board. Who would have thought?
Do they just use a reaction? Hold on. Pure bush, please. A literal jungle, please. So I can donate my entire bank account in dollar and you'll be okay with that? No, you don't pay for dollar, do you?
I think if you donated your entire bank account in dollar, you would own all the dollar in the world.
If you're not gonna give him underwear, then you gotta model a dick. I mean, we could also just, like, fill it with black space.
Just give him a... Could you imagine if he had a beard? A second beard?
Jeez. Jeez.
Oh god, TB's here.
Rated T for taking down a notch. Hey TV.
Hey man.
I want all the dollar. Look man, I have some dollar, Almighty has some dollar. You're not gonna have all the dollar. There are people who already own dollar.
Yeah, you can't, my dollar is not for sale until it's worth like a lot of money.
Your dollar is worthless.
And I have like $100.
My dollar is not worthless. The current value of all of my dollar together is like nearly $700, I think.
Hey,
Where's mine?
you should get some. I earned my dollar.
I mined mine.
What data miner?
Well, that's generally how crypto mining works, man.
No. Don't do these things.
Dun, 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 dun. Yes, crotch beard. I mined $40 in 5 hours. I'm just abusing my single GTX 970 because it's close to failing anyway. That's so not nice.
you want to stay in my computer, you gotta work for it.
Do do do. The thermometer is broken and I have to have my cooling at 100% all the time when playing a game, otherwise it'll just crash. Oh man.
Sounds horrific.
That doesn't sound fun.
Seems good.
Getting some detailed on those fingers. Cause I might have a lore question for you.
Go for it.
Does he have fingerprints, or does he burn them off from all that blacksmithing?
Damn good question. Literally, I've been no. I've been sat here going like, should all his fingers even be intact? Like.
I remember when I was a child.
You still are a fucking child.
I am.
About 3 days ago.
When I was like 6, maybe 8, 10, a young age. Like, so you know the thing people do, like, or like used to do when they're waiting for the iron to heat up, they like touch it, like just tap it real quick to see if it's hot.
No, literally nobody has ever done that. Like, who? What the fuck, man? You know when the iron's hot because the light turns off.
Well, so they used to do that. My mom used to do that, and I was so curious as like why she did that. And so I did what any sane, curious child would do. I plugged in the iron, waited like 30 seconds, and then touched the iron.
God, man, how did you make it to adulthood?
I don't know.
Wait, Omeka's an adult?
Apparently.
Technically, legally. Replace one finger with a sharp tool knife prosthesis thing. How much are your actual character models impacting FPS eventually? Like when you polish those fingernails in a very detailed manner, is this amount of detail impacting FPS?
No.
No.
No. So, the way it all works is like this detail gets baked down to a normal map. And then that is used to render the details rather than having all of these polygons. The actual final model is much, much lower in polygon count.
Give him a hand that's just a tankard.
I feel like if we give him like a prosthetic hand, we're stepping into Torbjorn territory.
Why would you touch an iron? Look, man, I thought it was some magic. I knew irons were hot, but I wanted to know what magic my mom was doing.
You're a genius.
But I didn't like just tap it like she did. No, I put my finger on it and left it there.
I mean, I've forgotten that an iron is on or that it's hot and like leaned against it by accident.
You're clever.
Make a new Mervon with blackjack and hookers and his backpack. Oh man, Twitch defrags is on.
Twitch what?
Twitch defrags.
Don't know what that is.
It's a live stream literally dedicated to watching.
Oh, defragging hard drives. Nice. Is this where I lose a ton of viewers just to fucking defrag hard drives?
It's like an ASMR stream. Why is Twitch defrags offline? It shouldn't be offline. I just got a notification saying it was online.
They lied. Lied to you. I'll never lie to you.
Oh, yeah. It may be resetting. It may have finished the defrag.
I mean, what do they do? Just get like massive hard drives filled with junk and defrag them?
No, it's like a simulated hard drive defrag.
Ah.
So that way, that
So
the hard
it's just
drive
a lie
isn't
then?
damaged. Yeah, it's simulated so it doesn't hurt an actual hard drive. But you can get all the hard drive noise goodness, ASMR goodness.
Yeah.
Oh, I don't remember what it says. It says cool, bro.
Yeah, cool, bro. Yeah. Which doesn't make sense because Inferno's all about fire and all that. I guess I have to watch that 8-hour B-17 bomber engine sound on YouTube now.
What?
I'm sorry.
What?
I guess it's like an 8-hour video of a B-17 bomber engine.
Okay. I mean, I did watch 10 hours of Voldemort doing a crazy laugh, so... Literally just like, he just goes, yeah, yeah. It's like 10 hours.
Am I allowed to say what a pit is? Am I like louder than everybody else? Something happened? Or
You what?
break something? Oh no, they're saying I'm loud.
That's good, man.
Spitfire engine sounds is better though. Yeah, man. Oh!
Alright, I'm gonna head off to bed. I'll see you guys tomorrow.
Catch you later, man.
Goodbye, Dominic.
Have fun.
See ya. Oh! Hey, girl.
What up?
Guess what?
What up?
We got an hour left.
Oh yeah.
Stream.
Get your questions in, guys. Oh, can you remind me after the stream? I need to do a new high poly render of Theo.
Okay.
Thanks. Otherwise, I'll forget. Forget.
Is Theo getting textured ATM?
Theo, the retop is nearly done on Theo, and then texturing.
Do you guys have any special playlists you listen to while working? Do you mind sharing them?
My playlist at the moment is mostly just a mix of metal, just like some heavy shit. Although I do listen to a ton of retro synthwave. I listen to a lot of that stuff as well.
Because I'm a voice actor, I have to be aware of noise bleed, so I don't have the luxury of listening to music while I do things. Because I have to listen to myself.
Yeah, while I'm working, I'm usually listening. Something like that. Just got into it actually, so.
When you gotta use your own fingers for reference on a fat hand. There you go. It's the stage of my life I'm at right now.
Any plans for any powerhouse melee heroes like Grux or Crunch? Just really enjoy playing with these heroes who feel like they can crush anyone.
I mean, Cronin is going to be fucking huge. Worden is pretty beefy as well.
Super beef. Look at all this beef. Fine, I don't care. Just let me watch ads.
You want to watch ads?
Oh. Ads.
Oh, okay.
Ads.
Don't scare me, man.
Not today.
Cronin is, I mean, like, yes, he's quote unquote regular human sized, but he's still going to be quite a big human. My brain. Worden, on the other hand, is closer to like Steel, Rampage, that kind of size. Santos the map is currently being basically completely torn down and redone. We're gonna be basically working on just like a grey box version of the map all the way up until we're ready to do like alpha testing. I think it's only really going to be when we're alpha testing that we're likely to shift over to actual art assets again in the map. We were finding that it was too easy to get distracted by everything looking good, you know, compared to are things actually working. So yeah.
Gerd, you listen to one of these, Sepultura, Max Cavalera albums, Death, Sodom, creator of other bands.
Sepultura, I used to listen to Sepultura. I haven't for a while though, actually. Have they done anything, like, new recently? Anything good?
Are you close to being able to show the map or any cool animations or effects?
I've just answered that one.
Sorry. I'm sorry, I'm scrolling, watching ads for bits.
You're watching ads for bits? You don't want to buy bits?
Yeah. No.
I'll buy some bits, like $1 for 100 bits, man.
I feel like this is a lot more. Like if I'm just sitting here, like watching chat, I can just sit on my phone as well and just get bits for free.
Fair enough.
Just farm bits.
How many bits do you get per ad?
2 bits per ad.
Well, that's fucking
It depends
awful.
though. some yeah, but like I don't actually have to watch the ad. Just have to let it play for 30 seconds and then I get bits.
Could you maybe set up like a bit farm then? Like just have a machine constantly watching ads?
In theory, but you have to close the bits. You have to close the ad to get the bits.
I mean, I'm sure you could script that.
I don't script, man.
You can script that quite easily.
Let's do it.
There's a lot of
Make a bit
different. There's a lot of different libraries out there that can emulate Chrome, Firefox, things like that. They actually can use Firefox and emulate button clicks and that as well. It's quite useful.
Oh, there's no ads available at this time.
I used to use it a lot for getting loads of getting information on shifts and that for my brother. I used to pull it from a site, stick it into Google Calendar for him automatically.
Almighty's death metal dad.
As far as like, I never really got into death metal. I listened to a bit of black metal. Like, I used to listen to like Children of Bodom, stuff like that. I think they quit a while ago, actually.
Is quick play going to be a thing? I mean, I'd assume so.
I mean, quick play is kind of the... It's basically like non-ranked, right? Like that's basically what
like casual.
Yeah. So like we're gonna have like a ranked and a non-ranked mode. So yeah. Well, I hope we are. Otherwise, what is all this even for?
Do you listen to Sabaton?
Yes, actually, so Joe, one of the like the prop artist, and myself, we went to Download Festival not last year, this year. Yeah, last year. We went last year. And Sabaton were playing there, and we took some photographs and stuff, and we sent them to Elithenia, and we were like, who are these guys? These random guys all dressed up like Vikings and stuff. What's this all about? Like, who even are these guys? What are they doing at a festival like this? And she got so mad because she really wants to see them live. And we're just like, who even are they? I mean, like, we knew who they were and everything. We were just trolling. It's really funny.
You actually get ads. I was never able to get a single bit for ads since OJ. I do it if you do it on mobile. I do it on mobile, so mobile seems to work pretty well. Like, because I tried doing it on PC just now, and it was like annoying because it was gonna give me 5 bits, and I never got my 5 bits. So
yo, where's my bits, man?
Yo, where's my bits? You promised me 5 bits. Where's my bits? Picking the roll before Q starts. I guess that's what he means.
I don't know. Can't answer that one. Probably not. Maybe. I don't know. There's actually, saying that, we currently, I should probably have said this earlier, so we're getting ready for a new community corner. So if you go into Discord, if you go into our Discord server and you write a message in general starting with all caps AUA and then write your message, then it will be added into like the Ask Us Anything thing. So hopefully like questions like that can be answered then.
Good question.
Okay.
We have a Reddit, right?
I guess, yeah.
Why didn't we just make an AMA thread on our subreddit for this?
Because look, do I look like a community person to you? Look, that sounds very much like a community manager question. Be happy to point you in their direction.
They quit a while ago. Gur doesn't listen to death metal, he listens to dead metal.
Well, there you go.
Uh,
Probably the harshest burn I've ever had. I did get to listen to Rob Zombie last year though. That was fucking cool.
Welcome, Bunathon.
Hey, Bun.
How are you doing? Screw Twitch for not notifying me of Steam. Well, you're here now, Nariel, with a good less than an hour to hang out with us. Like 48 minutes. Can we expect PPR on iOS? I don't.
My current trigger phrase at work at the moment is it must be supported across all platforms. I'm just like, fuck off.
No, when you say all platforms, do you mean?
Well, yeah. So like the code that I'm writing, it has to work on like iOS, Linux. I don't know. All kinds.
You know, I would have been like, do you mean like mobile too, or just?
Yeah. Please, why?
Discord or Twitch. Opt into for notifications because some people just like seeing people in their follow channel list and scrolling. I have a question for Lee. How much did he have to drink today?
Lots of
Is he
water.
drunk?
I'm
Should I
almost done with my second 2-liter bottle of water.
Oh man, Gur's getting hella hydrated.
Yeah, hail hydrate.
Can we get a character with heterochromia iridium?
That's two different colored irises, right?
Yeah.
I mean, I don't see why not.
Yeah. NES, PSP, Windows, Map, PS Vita, Mobile, Wii U, PS4. You forgot Nokia N-Gage.
Oh my god, the N-Gage. Yeah.
I don't know why when it came out I wanted an N-Gage and then I didn't know, that's when you're a child and you see something cool that you don't realize how much of a commercial failure it's going to be. I have a question. If Lee was a character in the game, what would he be? Out of the characters we have now?
I mean, it's an interesting question. Not sure how to answer it.
Or do you like... Because I don't think anybody really fits Lee as a character.
Just need to make this nose bigger. Just really piss Joe off.
Does it run on Symbian?
Isn't that like a masturbation chair?
I don't know what Symbian is. I just read the questions. I'm currently looking for someone who sells reverse thermochromic pigments. But most people who sell it have an MOQ of 1 metric ton. I'm sorry, I don't know how to help you there. But really, if you're going to console one day, PS5 is probably the best bet. I mean,
Like, we want to go to console, but it's just like, first of all, we have to make sure the game works. Then we have to pitch it to, like,
Sony.
console developers. Like, console hardware manufacturers. We have to pitch it to them. And then, like, we have to make sure that agreements are in place and everything. And then we have to
You have to get a
discuss...
publisher, wouldn't you?
Yeah, there's like a whole ton of shit that goes into it that nobody ever seems to understand. Like, everyone's all like, oh yeah, it must be, it's going to be really easy to get it on a console. What do you think?
Then we can export it, yeah, sure, no worries, but like getting it on the console is the hard part.
It's like I don't think you understand like how difficult it actually is.
Like, we can't just walk up into the Sony PlayStation store and click upload game, thank you.
Like, there's like fully established developers and stuff that like will never be seen on console.
The phone is alive again, and the first thing I hear is not everybody shots at masturbation checks. Not everybody shits at masturbation checks. I mean, Symbian is the last OS on BlackBerry. Today we learned oh, he's got a cleft chin.
I literally just smoothed that out as you said it.
do 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 boo 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 do 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 do.
Fucking bulbous ass nose.
God, you're always making these huge noses, man.
Alright, I'm gonna call it a night.
Catch you
Alright,
later, man.
Naylor.
Sleep well.
Yes.
Don't make the skin too wrinkly. That's more geometry the GPU needs to process.
That's not how it works.
His face and hat say Lord of the Rings to me. I don't know why. I haven't even watched the movies.
Not necessarily a bad thing.
Ask Cleo if there's a Jamaican spear chucker in the game.
What the fuck? Is that Bonathan? Did Bonathan ask that?
Yeah.
Oh, good lord.
Does the team have a clear vision on what the item systems will be like?
Yeah, it's getting clearer.
Hello, Clem Television. Welcome to the stream. The French? Oh, bonjour.
Oh, is that our Clem?
I don't know.
Clem Television sounds like our Clem.
It sounds like our Clem. They're
Could be
doing
our
our
Clem.
song.
Bonsoir, mes amis.
Hello, Mr. 7 Mode 99. Bonsoir, yes, bonsoir. Gur, you get the rights for Ugandan Knuckles? No. No, no.
Not something we're really interested in either.
Yeah.
You already knows the way.
Avez-vous entendu parler de la prime? I don't know. I can't translate that. Hold on, wait. Google can. I'll Google it. Google! Yo, dude, I got a question for you. What this say? Hey, cuckoo! I gotta show you that video. Okay.
What video?
It's like a grandma trying to use a Google Home.
Oh god. I saw a really funny like text message chat the other day where like the grandmother got really upset and confused by a GIF and like went into the Verizon store to get them to turn the GIF off. It was like this looping GIF in their family's like chat messages or whatever. She got really upset. She's like, "Why won't it stop? Why won't he stop clapping?"
So this guy isn't part of the first 5 heroes, right? Does that mean you will refrain from working on anything other than art for him? Huh?
What?
What?
I mean, yeah, he's not part of the first 5, but that like, what should I just like not work on stuff because they're not part of the first 5? Is that where we're going? I'm confused. Like, there's other people working on the last parts of the first 5, you know?
Apparently, I'm like generating a whole bunch of points for your stream, and I don't know what they're for.
Points?
Yeah, like apparently you have like some sort of extension on your stream that is like generating points.
I don't
Also,
know.
you have.
I didn't set up, like, you know, you need to know, I didn't set up any of like the stream bots.
I know.
or
We gotta ask
anything.
Demonic like what he did. Like, what did you do, Demonic? Why do you even have a song request here?
Yeah, people can't request songs. Even if they could, I probably wouldn't listen.
IDK, I just thought she worked on stuff in order. Nah. Just go with the flow, man. Live your best life.
Well, like I said, like the other bits are being worked on by other people, so...
So much good face detail. Sad to see it hidden by a glorious beard.
Hey, we could do like a beardless... No, I'm not going to do a beardless version. Just like instant regret as I say that.
Like, we can. We're not going. Do you sketch out some ideas for any characters you have in mind, or do you make a base on ZBrush and then add to it over time?
I tend... Just because it's my workflow, I tend to start out with the base in ZBrush, and then like over time I'll do paint overs and sketch overs and stuff like that, and slowly just evolve it until it's ready. What was that?
Can you give him some wrinkles? Really short facial hair? Without a beard, Merv looks like a woman. I don't think so. I mean, dwarvish women are usually mistaken for men. I mean, yeah, you know, yeah, it's not wrong. Not wrong there. I heard the map come out quite a bit recently. What's the deal? Is it complete? No, it's not complete.
Is what complete?
The map. You're asking what the deal with the map was.
Oh, I said we're redoing it.
Yeah.
Like literally completely redoing from scratch.
Apparently they can hear you breathing into your microphone. It may be the fan.
Oh, can you hear my fan?
Probably, yeah.
Yeah, sorry. Right, I'm gonna end the stream in like 15 minutes, so people need to get their questions in.
Alright guys. Question. Do it. Do it up big time. Nice penis helmet, Lee. Says Joe.
What does Joe think about the changes I made to the nose?
Oh, did you remove this one? He probably hit it.
Remove what?
The tool belt.
Yeah, it's all hidden at the moment.
How come the map is getting remodeled? Because we want to do it right.
Yeah.
Hi. These are for Paragon. No, we're not. We're not Paragon. We are Project Phoenix Rising. Hello, how are you doing? Welcome to our stream.
Hello to you. Hello, and Yakjamash.
Okay. Wait, it's happening for Paragon.
What's happening for Paragon?
I guess. There's nothing Paragon happening here. If you're looking for Paragon 2, I think you're looking for Unleashed Games.
Yeah. Unleashed Games are making a direct clone of Paragon. We are making a game that was inspired by, or yeah, inspired by is probably the right term. Just inspired by Paragon, but we decided to, you know, just go in our own direction.
Yeah. I don't know. There are links to Unleashed Games somewhere. You can check them out.
You will not
Facebook,
find them here.
Yeah, I think you can check them out on Facebook. Or, like, if you Reddit search them, Unleashed Games, you'll find them in the Paragon subreddit. So yeah, we're not.
Wait, the Paragon subreddit is still going?
Yeah, they still like they still talk about like us and other remake teams and like just.
It's weird. Like the game is dead. Why would they keep the subreddit open?
Just, you know, just talk about Paragon in general. Okay. And like pretty much they use it as just like a hub to talk about all the remake projects.
Oh, okay.
Our formation for Paragon. No.
What's that?
I don't know how to answer that question. Our formation for Paragon.
Hang on. I'm very confused.
There. Okay, guys. You said 15 minutes, like 5 minutes ago. Yeah, so we got like 10 minutes left, maybe.
Yeah.
10 minutes left, guys. No worries. What questions do we ask? Any question you want to ask that's like that's on your mind that you haven't had a chance to ask.
Yeah.
Are there any other remakes besides Overthrow, PPR, Paragon 2? There are like 2 more, I think. I think there's one called from a team called Team Impact that are remaking the game. I think they even got like permission to use some concepts from Epic.
I've got to be honest, like I don't even keep track of them. So
yeah, there's like so many guys. Like we don't really. I think there's like one more. I don't really know.
Like when one of them launches a fully working game, I will probably go and play it. But until then,
yeah.
I'm just keeping my head to the grindstone and working, you know.
Not just your nose, your whole head.
Yeah.
What's the most exciting part of working on the project for you all? Getting it done.
Yeah. I mean, for me, it's the same thing that it's always been. Like in my whole career, like the most exciting thing for me is always seeing my characters come to life. So I'm super pumped to see like the character I've already made running around in the map, and I'm going to be even more pumped to see like more characters that I make running around, and I'm getting pumped to see like other people's characters running around in the map, because it's a big deal to them too. Some of them have never had that feeling, so I'm excited for you guys.
I'm excited to record. Can't wait to walk into my closet and scream into my microphone.
Scream?
Yeah, that's all we do really. We just go into a closet and scream into a microphone.
Fair. I'm not going to question it. You're the professional.
He looks alright bald. Yeah. Where's my kitsune? I think that Athenia is making kitsune, right?
Maybe, I don't know. Not at the moment, but yeah, maybe.
Not at the moment.
Kitsune's artwork has not been started yet, except for concept art.
Do you think making your own English is the language I speak professionally. Do you think making your own assets takes more time than if you would have used Paragons? Seeing you work on this makes me feel like your team has shown off more dev skills than the Paragon remakers.
Yes, making your own stuff absolutely takes more time than using prefab assets. Like, there's no doubt about that. Like, if we wanted to just, I mean, what's the best way of phrasing this? If we wanted to just kind of like cash in and make something super fast, then yeah, we probably could have done that. But I don't want to speak badly about any other group that's doing that, because like I think it's cool. I think what they're doing is cool, and I honestly hope that they have all the success in the world. I really do. But from my personal point of view, the longevity of something like that, it can't be that long, because let's say you're a Sevarog main, right? And like that's all you've ever played, and all you really want to play is Sevarog. So then, let's say we devoted all of our time and all of our resources to making a Paragon clone, where we're just going to use all of the prefab assets from Paragon, we're going to do all the back-end stuff, all that kind of thing. And we release the game, and everyone's happy because everyone gets to play all their favorite heroes. Except there will be a portion of the population that would be unhappy with that, because we would have made a clone of the game of like, let's say we made a clone of exactly how it was in Monolith when Paragon closed down. There was tons of Paragon players that hated that state of the game. They hated that that particular patch. They hated the mechanics and everything. So which patch do we aim to emulate in order to please people? And then let's say a year, 6 months, 3 months, a year, whatever, however long it takes, we decide, all right, we're gonna rebalance Sevarog. Suddenly, you, who was a massive fan of Sevarog and the way Sevarog played, because you were a Sevarog main, now you're like, you've fucked up my favorite hero. Like, I don't want to play this anymore. You fucked up my favorite hero. Or let's say we wanted to release a new skin for Sevarog. So one of the artists, like they go in and they make a new skin for him and everything, and you, being a Sevarog main, and Sevarog is your favorite character and everything, you're like, this isn't Sevarog. This is not what I had in mind for Sevarog. This is not the kind of thing that I like. Like, it's basically like you will never please people doing that, because everyone has this romanticized vision of what the game used to be. And so yeah, like if someone manages to make a remake of the game and like gets it all working and everything, fuck yes, I'm gonna play it. Of course I'm gonna play it. But at the same time, like, as a developer, I am very consciously aware of like that like the nature of players, and the fact that like people just like they get really upset really easily when you're touching essentially like I said, their romanticized version of a thing.
Good. Do you have plans for a dwarf in a battle techno suit?
No. I mean, like, you can submit that, I guess, as a master submission thing.
Do you know yet if any of the other minions will be worked on soon, like jungle or ranged minions?
I know that concept art has been done for some of them.
I can't wait. Hey Joe.
Hey Joe.
Hello.
Hello. You come to bitch at me about the size of his nose.
No, it's...
You alright, man? Are you all lonely in France now?
Yeah, I'm tired.
Aww. Oh, Joe.
I'm always tired.
I'd be lonely in France too. I wouldn't want to talk to fucking anybody.
As people say, it's Vive la Revolution Day in France. So there's fireworks and people driving, honking their horn at 1 o'clock in the morning outside their window.
I don't parle-vous the Francais, so it's like...
Right, neither do I. And I live here.
Admittedly, you're gonna feel so good when your characters beat up your fellow artists' creations.
Yeah. Yeah, my hero is better than your hero. I made this one. Fuck you all.
Gonna be over here. I voiced it. Ooh. Blah blah blah. Hey, do you
and Joe's just gonna be like, I made that bollard.
Hey, last I checked, we ain't having bollards in a forest.
Nah, you know what I mean. Though. Actually, I'm gonna get you to make some weapons for me.
Oh, cool! I get to do something.
Yeah, you fucking weapon. Actually, how would you feel about working on this backpack thing? Like.
Yeah, sure.
Yeah.
Give me a concept. I'll make what you give me.
Fuck, I've got to draw a concept.
Yeah, yes you do.
Hey, do you need mappers or people who work with XYZ coordinates? Feel free to submit an application.
At the moment, I think we have. Yeah, I mean, feel free to submit an application if you're really good. Then yeah, sure. But at the moment, like, there's not much for people to do. What we really are looking for is an experienced, keyword there, an experienced level designer to help out with the map. Basically, we just want to make sure we get it like really, really right.
Yeah. Has anyone started work on Cronin?
Yes.
Yeah. 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 I'm simply saying to see you guys keep working. I still care how long it takes. That's exactly what you guys are happy to release. To see you guys at the next stream. Bye. See you, Jaha, man.
Catch you later, man.
How do you decide which artist works on which hero? The artist kind of go, I want to do that one.
Yeah, basically.
Do that one.
Basically, at the moment, the artist just goes like, I like that one. I'm going to do that one. Later on, that may become a problem. Not for me, because I'm like bigger than everyone else. So. But it's all. But shut up. It also comes down to, yeah. I mean, that's basically it. At the moment, we're just going like, if something takes your fancy or whatever, like, you kind of call dibs on it, and for the most part, people are happy with that. Like, we haven't really had anyone go like, oh, I really wanted to make that. Like, we haven't run into those issues, and I doubt that we will, to be honest.
Baby girl, how long did it take you to learn about people? Did you ever study pictures of people or look at actual people to learn how muscles and structure should look?
I am constantly looking at naked people, like, literally all the fucking time.
Okay.
People always laugh at that, or they think that I'm exaggerating, but like, no, I've spent the last 10 years of my life looking at naked people.
He does. I've sat at a desk next to him, and I look over, and there's some butt-naked woman on his screen, and I'm like, "Are we working?"
Yeah, he's like, I thought we were working. I'm like, I am, and he's like,
he gets to look at butt-naked women at work. I get to look at butts.
You get to look at bollards.
Okay. Will there be other dwarves in the game?
Well, one would assume that Mervon is not the only one of his race. I guess.
Ask Lee if he wants me to draw a concept, says Bunathon.
No. He sent me a picture. Do you know what? I'm gonna show everyone. I'm gonna show everyone on the dev team right now the concept that you drew for me.
Omega, you should voice Mervon and give your best impression. I don't. That would like really require like some input from Gur, just because this piece is like super important to him. So it's like I wouldn't want to just throw out a voice.
There you go. You can go check that out.
Hey, Gur, I need your best source of naked people for art matters, says Crunchies.
Yeah, the internet. The internet is full of it.
Just look at the internet.
The internet is full of it. There is a really cool website if you want to see like tasteful photography type things called portraitsofgirls.com, all one word. Yeah. But outside of that, it's literally just like just go Google. Go Google the body part that you're after and get on with it.
Oh me, there's some people in this channel right now that are about to have their eyes open to the whole world.
Oh, what? Portrait because of portraits of girls? I don't know what's on the front page of it at the moment, so...
I think I just tend to assume that, like, the average Twitch channel has got at least a few, like...
I'm not sure if we're allowed to have that in our chat.
Yeah.
The Google search link to naked people.
Yeah, no, don't put that.
How do I delete
already,
that? Oh wait, you're a moderator, so you should be able to delete it.
I don't know how to purge. I can't purge that.
And
I don't know how that works. Clear chat.
I don't either. Oh,
I'm
good
sorry.
Lord. You just nuked the chat from orbit.
What?
Right, okay guys,
well,
literally...
if you have better Twitch TV...
literally 2 minutes.
Didn't do shit.
Literally 2 minutes, so if anybody has any questions, now's the time to ask.
I'm sorry guys, I've nuked it.
I just got a message saying chat was cleared by a moderator, and I'm in brackets, prevented by better Twitch TV. Right.
That's what he did. Just read questions. I've been given too much power. I didn't realize how much I had. Let's see. Hold on.
Okay, so any final things?
Let's see. Last few lines. So sorry to ask if there be any teaser or anything like that today. So great, I've had this concept in my mind, but literally zero art experience. How do I get the stuff in my mind out into the world without looking like it? You do it a lot!
Yeah, dude, like, when it comes to art, there's no magic bullet. It's literally, you just keep doing it, and doing it, and doing it, and doing it. A friend of Joe's and I's, Tudor, he literally, like, he made himself a Instagram, and he literally just... every single day, he posted a drawing that he did every single day for a year, like a whole year. And it's night and day. When you look at the first picture and you look at the last one, absolutely incredible difference. But like this picture that he did, like the one a day thing, was like that's outside of like the coursework that we were doing, any other sketches that he felt like doing and stuff. Like the key to being a good artist is literally just to do art. Like, every new piece of art that you do is better than the last one. That's just the way that it works. But the only way to get good is to just start. Put your pen on a piece of paper and just start. Just keep doing it. And doing it and doing it and doing it. You know? To Jake the dog from fucking Adventure Time. Yeah, he says like sucking at something is the first step to being sort of good at something.
It's funny actually, I had an interview at a studio once, and the guy was actually more interested in what work I did as like in my personal time outside of like work that I had to do.
Yeah.
So some people are actually more interested in what you do outside of your like professional life, which is interesting.
Oh girl, don't forget to do that render. Hi Paul.
Theo? Yep.
I'm just waiting for somebody to go through like all these streams and like listen to the random times I'm just singing nothing and then just turn into a remix.
Omega remix.
It's like just me scrolling through.
I'm gonna get Boof on that.
Why is it called Mervon and not Hoagie? Mervon's a code name, yes.
Mervon is a code name, and Mervon is also the name of the friend that it's inspired by. It's not the final name. The final name, I already know what the final name is going to be. But I ain't telling.
So
Ooh.
to know.
So yeah, if there are no more questions, I guess that is it for tonight's stream, and I can say goodbye to everybody and be like, get off my lawn.
You have a mute option. Deletes all messages from a muted person. I don't want to mute people. I just want to delete one message.
We don't want to mute people. We just want people to be like considerate and understanding about the shit that they link. You know.
Like even if it's a joke, we still have to like abide by Twitch's rules and stuff. So.
Yep. So yeah, thank you everyone for coming along. Next stream is on Monday night. I will hopefully see you all then. Have a good evening.
See you.
Get the fuck off my lawn.
Bye bye.